Greetings everyone. The following suggestive interventions focus lies on the current primary school premise and the possible upcoming of the same, with addition to the pedestrian-friendly neighborhood street. The focus throughout the suggestive intervention was to create and serve better learning surrounding for the kids of the school, where through activity mapping of a kid we got to know the issues the site was facing and hence came up with the proposal. The brief of the proposed site had major focus in lighting the surrounding and thus creating a protective and interactive journey for the kids, where pedestrian street being added increases the interaction around and thus leading to more footfall of people. The plan of primary school gives us a brief information of the land use and the spaces provided for recreational activity. To the facade there are numerous false arches which would be opened up after school hour so that the same space would act as a public domain or recreational activity for the public. The arcade in front invites and make a colonial entrance avenue for the same institutional building. The elevation shows us the comparison between the existing facade and the proposed facade, where homogeneity has been showcased throughout the street. There are numerous workshop and activity space provided to make space more functional. The built-up goes up to 2 floors, but number of courtyards and green pockets keep the spaces more ventilated. And also niches created to classroom lead us to the sitting space from exterior of the room. And the capacity of the school is around 900 people. There are total 15 number of classroom, administration area, workshop area, toilet facility, open recreational space, and basketball court. The pedestrian friendly street consists of 3 zones, which includes the cafeteria, then the commercial spaces, which consist of shops, and lastly the arcade, which would create a colonial avenue to the school. With these 3 zones, there is an existing green gym which is merged into the proposed plan. Also, small interactive pockets, green spaces, and seatings are added for the people who would increase the footfall on the street, which would lead to increase in the reactivation of the primary street. The above images shows us the existing street plan and the proposed street plan with some 3D views below, and also the section which is cutting through all 3 zones. The major contribution of the proposed plan is in consideration with the children as well as with the pedestrian movement. The focus is to convert the built-up spaces into some playful spaces which would enlighten kids. As most of the kids come to school walking, hence the motive was to create a productive and interaction journey for them, where pedestrian-friendly neighborhood was added, which would also increase the interaction among people, and also the street which would promote social gathering spaces. This proposal will lead to a better surrounding and increase in the footfall, which would recreate its own identity and add value to the site overall. Thank you.